Ace money to name, getting paper to game. My goal is to help you get that money by sharing my picks as well as some useful knowledge and betting techniques. Now, while we go over this recap, I'd like to get right into these picks so we can get in and out like a B&E with handicappers. So what's the SBR? Sportsbook-Robbery. Anthony, Sportsbook-Robbery. N.B.A. finals starting tomorrow, the 6th. Letting this video out on the 5th. It's going to say the 6th probably, but we got Mavericks versus the Celtics. Should be a good series. Very interesting. Little Kyrie coming back to the Celtics, but he's got his Robin or his Batman, Luca. It's going to be a good series. Couple big guys. We got the big guy for the Celtics coming back, Porzingis. So we'll see how he is. I don't know if that calf is healed. He might restrain it, but we shall see. Mavs opened up at +6 as the dogs as well. Obviously, stayed the same across the board. It's at 6.5 right now. Over under 214s basically stayed the same. It's the first game of the series. They're not really knowing what to expect. And money line is a bit odd to me. Open up at +195 for the Mavs. Kind of stayed the same. 205 plus 205 is the highest. Then the Celtics are the big favorites, -237. You could find them all the way up to down to -250. So they're really trying to say the Celtics are going to win, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, Celtics had a great year, been awesome on their home court, and but this Mavs team's got something. I mean, and Kyrie and Luca, they figured out how to really play together. Kyrie's better with his decision making. He's just not trying to take it on by himself. It's going to be a good series. Good series. Hopefully, we get some games out of it. Mavs had to fight their way here. So I feel like they might be a little more, ready for this than the Celtics. I'm not saying the Celtics had an easy way here, but, just beating the Pacers that easily and not being pushed or challenged as much, even though some of them games were close. I just feel like they were playing with their food. But, I think it's going to be a close game. Close game. We go Mavs with the points. They trying to, you would think defense, it would be a lower scoring game. But I think it might go over this 214 and a half. I think I'm going to sprinkle something on the Mavs on that money line, too, because it's first game, it's unexpected. They're really leaning towards the Celtics, but I think the Mavs got something for them. So, yeah, let's get into these player props. Ace money to name, getting paper to game. All right. All right, first play. I'm going to get some Celtics out the way. I'm going Drew Holiday, Mr. Experience himself. 3-pointers over 2.5. You'll find it up to -168 on FanDuel. Been saying it all year. Line shot, line shot, line shot. Last two games, definitely didn't go over this. It's the first game of the series. A little of this, a little of that. It's a feeling out moment. But versus Dallas this year, he's gone over this the two times they've played. I just liked it. It stuck out to me. I was searching through. He's definitely a decent 3-point shooter. Check him out. His points were down when they played the Mavs, so I stayed away from it. This first game is going to be tough, like any series. But 3 points in the last 10 games, he's shooting over 40%, 42%. So obviously he's playing plenty of minutes. He's got that experience, that championship pedigree. Like I said, head to head, he's went over this both times they played. I feel like it's really good plus money for this. It's worth the risk for me. You could play it at 1.5. I don't know what the odds are. Odds are crazy at 1.5 minus 180. So juiced. Um, so that goes to say that he's gonna get at least 2. So I'm fitting to believe that he's gonna get 3. Now I'm also playing him for his steals. We already know Holiday's a beast on defense. One of the big reasons they brought him over. He's been doing a little yo-yoing up and down. 3 steals, no steals. 3 steals, no steals. 3 steals, no steals. So if he keeps up that rhythm, we should already know he's getting 3 steals, right? But good plus money, plus 142, over 1.5 steals. Both teams had a couple of days off. I figure it might be a little rust in there, you know, and he's real good on defense. So hopefully he goes over that 1.5. The last time they played, he's gotten 2. So we're going to let it rock. We got him on his 3s, and we're going to play him with his steals. Holiday. Now I know Porzingis is coming back, but I don't feel like he's going to get regular minutes. I really hope him the best, but I feel like he's going to be tentative on that leg, and they're going to see how it goes. I feel like Horford's still going to get a good amount of minutes, and he should be able to go over this. So definitely an old school veteran, might show these young boys that he still got it, as well as he can hit that 3. So, I'm expecting at least 2 threes and rebound putback, a couple of them. I feel like he's going to go over this. Head to head, 100%, last 5, 80, last 20, 75% for the year. He's hit this 70% of the year. So everything against this. So let's get it before it bumps up. Meaning game 2. And feel like he's going to go over, like I said. Strained muscles, pulled muscles, for him to be out that long, Porzingis that is, I've had pulled muscles before. Shit lingers forever. And obviously I don't have the medical staff and training and everything that N.B.A. players have, but, I, I feel like he's not 100%. He didn't say he was 100%. I don't know if he's playing possum, but 10 days, it's been more than 10 days, I think. I think it's been 10 games. But, yeah, so, God willing, he'll be all right and safe, but who knows? Before this number gets bumped up to 8, 9, I'm taking it. Al Horford, 6.5. FanDuel, you gotta have 3 numbers on FanDuel, I don't understand. Definitely line shot. 2.5 threes, last 2 games. He obviously didn't hit this. It's the finals. It's the biggest stage. He's definitely capable of easily going over this. His points, he's capable of 25 easily. I think they got him at like 15, 14, some shit, maybe 16. Uh, Last game they played, he's gone over this. I know the stats ain't looking all that great. I mean, that's 50%. I mean, that goes back to 2022, actually. The last time they played. Last 20 games, he's hit rate 60%. Last five, 60%. Last 10, 60%. And for the year, he's 55%. Two and a half threes. He could hit this in three possessions the way he plays. You know, he can get hot and that's it. But yeah, so I like the number. I feel like next game is probably going to be at 3.5. Um, it's another key thing I really like with him. He's great on defense. Even if he's not hitting his shot and doing everything else, he's still going to get his minutes and he's still going to play defense. And one play that I really did like is his blocks. Now, I all lined it up to over 1.5 because he's a beast. Um, Might have to sweat it out a little bit, or it might happen real quick. But you know, I'm definitely gonna say it's gonna happen. No blocks allowed. Mavs are second, which is really good for them, meaning they don't get their shot blocked. But Derek White is a beast. He might get beat off the dribble. He's coming from behind. He's blocking that shot, or you know, pull up three. And he's coming. He's blocking it, or just even a contested shot. He's gonna get it. So I'm gonna stand my guarantee on this one. He's going over 1.5 blocks. Derek White plus 230. Let's get that money. To take this time and ask you if you could like the video. For my new viewers, please subscribe, turn them notifications on. I'll be dropping a lot of live bets. You got to get them instantly. I put them in the community as a post, and you get them before the odds change. You get them out there. I also throw parlays in there and just other things, other sports, as well as I'm going to move on to other sports when N.B.A. is over. Definitely going to try to build up this channel and put some effort into it. I appreciate everyone who does like and my subscribers, as well as if you could comment. All these things help get the video out there so more people get to see it. And we get to help more people commit these SBRs, Sportsbook-Robbery. All right, let's get into the next pick. Derek Lively, outlined it back. I'm a big advocate for outlining and line shopping. I know you hear me say it all the time. But I brought it back to 7.5, minus 138 on FanDuel. And I believe he's going to go over this. Last five, 80%, 20 games, 55%. For the year, almost 60. He's exceeded 7.5 points in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging about 9. Lively, you can play him any which way you want, kind of. Points or rebounds. If you do PRAs, it adds 1 for the assist. He's been averaging at least 2 assists. You can play him just assists. I think they got like 1.5 on some books. You can play him every which way you want. You get a little bit better odds if you play the points and rebounds. I think it's like plus 105, something like that. But he hasn't been doing too well rebounding versus the Celtics teams. I don't know if that's because he's getting pulled off out of the paint. Was chasing around Porzingis or something. I don't really know, but I could be wrong. Things could change. But I figure this is the safest bet. 7.5 points. He was 16 for 16 last series. He didn't miss a shot. First time in history. Let's get it. 7.5 points. Cashing that. You know, we've been playing with him. Right now, I'm going to just jump to his rebounds. Over 3.5, minus 130, DraftKings. Head to head, he's gone over this the last 2 times they have played. It's going back a few months ago, but We already know he's a decent rebounder. Ain't nothing crazy. Against their 14th in rebounds allowed, the Celtics, but in the point guard position, they're ranked 20th in rebounds allowed. So that's worse. So he's got a better chance going against the point guards. Um, Head to head, last 10, sorry. Hit this the last game. Missed it by a little bit here and there. But he tends to go over this. Last 5, 60% hit rate. 20, last 20, 60% hit rate. For the year, just about 70% hit rate. And like I said, 100% hit rate head to head. So 3.5, you should be able to go over this. I mean, other plays you can look out for, I'm going to fade it right now, is definitely that first quarter under. It usually starts off slow, but who knows? We'll see what happens in the series. Law of averages will tell you he's still going to go under, but I'm going to fade it, and I'm going to just stick with this one play, rebounds over 3.5, Kyrie Irving. All right, for this last play, going back to my man Jaden Hardy. Been playing him the last few times. He brought his number back down to 4.5. Started at like 2.5, and then went up to 4. Then it was at like 5. He's been doing real well. There's no real history versus the Celtics with him getting the amount of minutes he's getting now. Basically, he's getting around 10, 11 minutes now. He's outclassed. I don't mean to say it like that, but he has Hardaway Jr. and the other players that was playing his spots. He's a baller. He ain't afraid of the moment. He don't get that many minutes now, but his minutes have gone up. The head-to-head, they got him. Well, as you see, he cashed his 4 out of the last 5. Last 5 games, 80%. For the year, 61%. But head-to-head, they only got him the one game. He's gone over this. But that's because the other games, he only played like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So he has exceeded 4.5 points in 5 of the 6 games, averaging about 7. Definitely potential to score. I've seen him take people on one-on-one, get to that hoop. He usually gets at least 1-3 a game. So I feel real comfortable playing this. We got James Hardy over 4.5. Ace money to name, getting paper to game. Let's have a good series. Like, subscribe, comment.